How y'all doing? Armageddon here again, guys. Oh, what's that? You getting flashed in the face? You getting all strobed? Sorry about that. That's so I can do a little reveal. I hope this isn't damaging my camera. We'll see. Anyway, guys, I got a little shipment of blue boxes. Light blue, maybe gray, slate blue even. Yeah. Cold steel knives. And guess who they're for? You guessed right! It's that crazy cold steelaholic, J. Hines Yahoo! Boom, there they are. Alright, now that you guys all have a headache from that, let's take a look. What we got there? Oh, some that one almost is going out of the screen there. A couple more knives for J. Hines Yahoo! Alright, right off the bat. Right off the bat? Is that right? I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm saying. Alright. First we got the cold steel Recon1 spear point. This is probably my favorite out of the four. I am liking this. It's got that good G10 grippy McGripness that all the Recons have. Kind of shares that with the Espada. Kind of basket weave, tweed type pattern, as I call it. Maybe linen? I don't know. Doesn't have a lot of purchase up top. You know, it's got that, I don't know. Want to be jimping up there. But it sits in the hand nice. It feels good. I do like this. This would make quite a nice little tactical folder. Wish it had a little more, wish it had some jimping up top of the spine. But still, overall, nice knife. Really like it. You can reverse your clip on it. You are not able to carry tip down, tip up only. And it does not have like a wave feature. So it's not super fast to deploy. Triad locks. I found these triad locks to be a little bit sticky. Yeah, it's not a super fast deploying knife. You kind of got to commit to open it and commit to closing it. I don't know if we get one little wrist flick it out. Yeah, there we go. So you can get it out fast if you do a little practice. Put a little wrist flick in it. There's a little bit of a pain in the butt to close. But I've just found that the whole pain in the butt to close thing is this triad lock. You really got to depress it all the way. But I still really like the Recon series. And I really like this one. Is this my favorite out of all the Recons? I don't know. I do like the spear point though. I also like the clip point. I like the Tonto. So hard to say. This looks like a really useful knife. I would not mind having one. A little pricey, I think, for what they are, in my opinion. But still a good knife. I mean, they're around like 70 bucks or so. I've seen them up to 80 and whatnot, but I don't know. I don't know if it's worth all that. But it's still a really nice blade. So maybe it is. I'm not sure of the steel on this. I want to say Alls 8. If it's Alls 8, then yeah, I don't know. It's a little pricey for Alls 8 steel, I think. It's a good steel, but I don't know. But I really do like this knife. Wouldn't mind having one for about 50 bucks. I'd pay 50 for this. When you start getting up, I don't know. I might pay 70. For 70, I want some jimping. Maybe a wave feature. Yeah. Anyway, I do like this knife though. Next we got this one. This is the Paradox. It looks like a balisong or a butterfly knife. But it's not. Hey, that's what I was saying. It looks like a balisong, but it's not a balisong. It's got just one, two D10s in it. I think there's a third one. No, it's just two. I thought, no, I almost feel a third there. Here, let's see, maybe it's this side. Got 1, 2, so 3. 3 D10s. The D10 on that side seems a little stronger. Yeah. This knife, probably one that I would skip. It just takes a while to open it up. Not the fastest knife ever. It's got directions with it. I never read. Maybe I should read them. Nope. No, it's just telling you basically to close it like that. Yeah, I don't know. It's all right. And for what it, I don't know. Not my favorite. I'm a very utilitarian knife user. And I don't really see the whole point of this knife. It's cool looking to make a nice collectible, but it's not something I would carry with me. What's the point of having a balisong that opens that slowly? You know, well, the whole point of having a balisong, in my opinion, is, you know, it's a butterfly knife. It's supposed to be quick. Flick it down, it's in your hand. So yeah, it's just kind of copying the design of a balisong, and I don't really understand it. I don't know why. I'm not sure why they made this knife. Not my cup of tea. As I said, I'm pretty utilitarian when it comes to knife. I like the knife to have a purpose, and you know, you could use this for many different things, I'm sure. It's got a nice long blade on it, so it would, you know, be a nice tactical blade. I mean, for self-defense. But it's really not set up. It's too slow. You don't have a whole lot of grip to keep your hand from sliding forward onto the blade if you're stabbing. I mean, you can hold it back here. You can make it work, but I don't know, just not my thing. Not my thing. Next we have the Cold Steel Ti-Lite. This is actually a pretty interesting knife. I don't mind this knife as much as the other one. It's a little faster to deploy. It's got some kind of freaky liner lock system on it here. Good. Let me take a look at that liner lock. And the lockup's pretty good on it. This one, you know, you can open it. I'm not sure how this works. Oh yeah, wow, that's pretty awesome actually. That works the opposite of most of the wave features. Most of the wave features, well, it actually works exactly the same. But most of the wave features, when you have them in your pocket, you pull them out. Opens up. This one works really well. They're usually hooked the other way, I guess is what I'm saying. Hooked in this way rather than this. But this works quite nicely. You pull it out of your pocket, as you can see. Imagine the web of my finger. And yeah, it'll pop right open. It's nice and quick. Can't quite flick it out with your finger. Yeah, you can. So this is a nice quick knife. This would be a good little self-defense blade. I see this being a lot more useful than the other one. I can see this probably being a little painful for some people, but it does kind of prevent your hand a little bit from going up towards the blade, as well as this here. Kind of get your finger in there. A little bit prevention. It's not super comfortable, either one of these. You know, you want to keep your hand back. But yeah, nice little stiletto looking knife. It looks like a little switchblade. I do like this one. This one I could probably see myself carrying. It's not the type that I would normally want to carry, but I mean, this is not an EDC. This is a tactical blade. I wish these were a little bit bigger on either side, just to really, because that point's kind of gone right in my thumb. If that was a little bit longer, it'd be a little more comfortable. But still, it's a good little knife. I like this one. Oddly enough, I didn't think I really did. I didn't think I would, I guess, but I do. I do like this knife. And mainly because, you know, it's quick. You know, you can use your finger like this as well, which is kind of cool. I like that. Fairly smooth to open and close. Let's see how that lockup is again. About 50% there. Kind of a weird liner lock. I've never seen one like that before. Not sure of the purpose of it, honestly. But still, pretty cool. I like it. And finally, we got this one. This one I've never seen or heard of. This is the Cold Steel Holdout. Really long blade on it. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not really a fan of this knife. Going back to the whole utilitarian idea of it. It is a folder. It would make a nice little tactical folder. I don't hate this knife. It's just not, I don't know. It's missing some things. A little slow to deploy. Doesn't have any kind of wave feature or anything. Got to use a thumb stud. You got this little finger choil here, I guess. That's a finger choil. I mean, it's basically the cutout for the thumb stud. Works as a little bit of a finger choil. I mean, it's basically this there so you can get your finger underneath it and push it up. It kind of works as a finger choil, but not really. I mean, it's very square, a little bit thick, and there's nothing at all keeping your hand off of this blade if you were to stab something. I find this one to be a little dangerous, in my opinion, to the user. You know, keep your hand back, you'll be fine, of course. But if it's made as a fighting knife, which it seems to be, because it's not a very utilitarian knife, it's got a spear point on it. Don't know. Yeah, I gotta. Jay said he got it because it reminded him of a Celtic Cian knife, traditional Irish knife. I don't think it was folding. I think it was probably a straight blade. And as a straight blade, yeah, maybe. If you had some way to, you know, put yourself a finger guard or a hand guard here, I could see that as a nice little dagger. Which is basically what it is. It's a dagger, but it's a folding dagger. But just the way it's set up, this actually has a little bit more traction than it looks. It's got more traction than this. Because they actually went on through the metal. And not just the G10 on the outside. Which I really don't understand why they did this on this. But this is what they should do to this one. It's still not great, but it's better than nothing. I don't think I'd probably get one of these. But just personally, you know, there's nothing wrong with the knife. I don't like the design. I don't see the function in the design. It's not real comfortable. It's kind of wide and thin. It's really square in the hand. Not a really good natural contour. And it's really nothing to keep your, like I said, keep your hand off this blade. That's all I'd want is to stab something, you know, and my hand just go blood. So yeah, again, you can kind of hear It's a little sticky. Maybe it just needs worked in. But all these triad locks seem sticky in the beginning. I've never held on to one long enough to tell you if it loosens up. That one's getting a little looser. But this is a really good tactical blade. Look at that gripping plan. You know, you got the finger. Your hand's not going forward because you got that nice choil. That would probably ruin the design of this as looking like a traditional Cian or whatever Jay said, but I don't know. There's a reason we change things over time, so we find better ways of doing it, like this. So I think here I got two wins. I do like this Ti-Lite. I love the Recon. Again, yeah, this is pretty slick, but you got something to keep your hand off the blade. It's not a lot. And it is square, not super comfortable. But I like the function of it. It's real smooth, really smooth. Locks up pretty solid. I don't have any side-to-side movement at all. Let me check that on these. Actually, none of these really seem to have any play. I don't even know what this thing would do. This shouldn't have any play. But yeah, basically, for me, not a fan, not a fan. I like it a bit. Really like it. I'm Magazine. Peace.